Aloha, you're watching Beach Walks with Rox, and you can find us at beachwalks.tv.
I kind of needed this. Just relax for a moment. Just take a chill pill. If you're real still, you can feel the boat moving.
Perfect. Thank you. Ta-da! Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Apologies to Lexi, I lost her ball yesterday, so she's going to wander around very crazy trying to figure out, where's my ball? I don't have it, Lexi. If we find a stick, we'll pick that up for you. Anyway, today is the wrap-up show from our incredible adventure on the USS Nimitz, and if you haven't watched any of the previous episodes, I really recommend that you do, because Shane, first of all, secret cameraman, has done a beautiful job editing all of this content that we created. And I wanted to just kind of merge the experience with the Beach Walks philosophy, because on the one hand, looking from the surface, you would say nuclear-powered American warship and beach walks are about as far apart in worlds as it's possible to be. But in reality, there's a lot of overlap. And I learned so many things, and I think the Navy is really doing some incredible things in terms of first of all, how they open access to us. So when we boarded the ship, we were told, talk to anybody, go wherever you want. You know, we're going to take you around and show you a lot of things that we want you to see, but you'll have time on your own to just explore.
Ask any question you want. Talk about being in the Navy. Ask people why they're interested in being here. What's hard? What's good about Nimitz? What's bad about Nimitz? Do they like their captain? I want to hear about that. But anyway, get talking to the sailors. And that's really what you're here for, is to do that, and then take that message from young Americans who are doing this wonderful work out here, and then take that back to your various organizations, rotaries, business, blogs, and kind of write about what you see out here, and that's the idea.
And the people were incredible. So being that it is this very contained, small ecosystem, they have developed systems where people get along, and if someone's not performing well, they get an opportunity to either switch jobs, switch bosses, get support if it's an issue that's going on at home that they're having trouble with, and worst case scenario, the performance doesn't improve, they can go into the brig, which they have a brig, of course, on the ship. And it's such a metaphor for, you know, the rest of us. There's nothing emotional or hot-headed about it. It's just very matter of fact, and I really liked that aspect to the energy, that let's just work it out. We don't have to get all upset and, you know, angry and everything. So, and that was kind of a theme that was running through. So, you know, I think one of the more intense moments was when we were taken into the armory, where all of the weaponry is stored. And most of us, civilians, we've never seen that kind of firepower before, and you know, we were asking questions, including, you know, we just didn't even know which way was up for some of those weapons.
Which end does it shoot out of?
The barrel. Right here. The barrel. No, man. The barrel's off it.
Could you be so kind to ask that again?
And, you know, what I learned there in the armory was something that I knew but I had forgotten. And this was reinforced actually on a DVD that they showed us before we took off on our trip. And there's big, bold letters. The purpose of the military is to prevent war, not to win war. And we forget about that because in many cases, I think our civilian leaders who have not had wartime experience put us out into war faster than perhaps military leaders would. So I think my request for the military is you're doing an incredible job. You've somehow attracted an amazing group of people who can stay focused and work on their task, and by fulfilling their piece, this whole entire ship works so beautifully. That for the top leadership to sometimes question the civilian leadership a little bit more strongly so that we don't get ourselves into these unwinnable and not preventing more war situations. So that's my Beach Walks philosophy. But I really had an amazing time there, and it showed to me the power of opening up who we are to outsiders to come in and actually meet us and get to know us that way, rather than trying to push out PR messages that may or may not be believed. So the best way to build trust is to just open our homes and invite people in and have conversation. And there were several other bloggers that have done this trip over the last month or so, and I'll put links in the show notes, but several here from Hawaii. Melissa Chang wrote a great series in the Honolulu Advertiser. Nathan Kam and Bert Lum, Ryan Ozawa and Neens have all posted photos and videos from their experiences, as well as Guy Kawasaki, Robert Scoble, Charlene Lee, lots of people on the mainland who have done this. And it's a winning formula. And so to all of you, Kayla, Dave Bennett, Captain Manazar, the Admiral, Jason, you're not missing anything. We're going to keep you clued in. Have a great trip, and I hope to see you again as you pass through the beautiful waters of Hawaii. We're always here with you with lots of open arms of aloha. Take care. Malama pono. Let's go, Lex. Let's go. I have a postscript, as I often do. The Hawaiian word for power, or for prevent, the Hawaiian word for power is mana. We know, most of us know that. But the word for prevent is ka'ohi. And I think that there's a relationship there, that when each of us understands our true and authentic power, we have the ability to manage our lives and our countries and the globe much more effectively than if we don't understand what our authentic power is. So that's one of the other lessons that I learned. Take care. Malama pono number two. Good morning. I don't see any sticks, Lexi.